That's what he's doing. So why wouldn't you be doing the same thing? So ultimately, at the end of the day, if you want to understand this whole consumerism game, much of it comes down to literally people selling you your self-esteem. They find your insecurity, and when they spot it, they say, bam, got you. I can get you to buy this because you're worried about looking pretty or looking young, or you're worried about, people perceiving you as equal, or people looking up to you or whatever because you never got that somewhere else. So we'll give it to you. Just put this label on your body, and this label will give you all these things that you should have gotten on your own. All right. So let me play one more really quick. So before we finish up, and just a reminder, don't forget, if you have kids, we love to educate kids. We have a whole Black Business School for children. We have flashcards on everything from real estate to stock market investing to artificial intelligence, crypto, everything else. So you can feel free to create your own homeschool by going to drboycebooks.com. At drboycebooks.com, you can get copies of my book, The 10 Commandments of Black Economic Power, as well as financial flashcards and workbooks for your kids. So feel free to go to drboycebooks.com. All right, so this is about Jeff Bezos, and so check this out. I love this story because I love Bezos. So here it is. I'll play it now.
In 1994, a bookstore owner in Seattle had a strange idea: sell books on the internet. Most people thought it was ridiculous. Jeff Bezos quit his Wall Street job, packed his car, and drove across the country to start a company in his garage. He called it Amazon, a name big enough for what he planned to build. At first, it was chaos. Boxes stacked to the ceiling, wires everywhere, orders printed on dot matrix paper. But Bezos saw something others didn't. The internet wasn't a trend, it was the future of shopping. He focused on one thing: customer obsession, fast delivery, endless choice, and reviews people could trust. Investors laughed when he said Amazon would sell everything. They stopped laughing when profits exploded. Then came Prime, the masterstroke. People paid to spend more money, and they loved it. From that garage, Bezos built a $1 trillion empire that reshaped how the world buys, sells, and even thinks. All from one simple belief: convenience is the most powerful currency on earth. In 19
Okay, so you guys were able to hear that? Okay, let me know if you're able to hear that. All right, so somebody said you love Bezos. He's a demon. He could be, maybe he is. But I like that demon because that demon makes money for my portfolio. But at the same time, I get it. I understand. He's definitely a hardcore capitalist, not a people person. He's building robots to replace humans, which is a problem. So just take what I said with a grain of salt. I'm just kidding. I think it's one of these things where the world is going to be what it's going to be. And so if you want to survive in it, I think that rather than just focusing on whether or not we like somebody or not, I think it's a matter of picking up the lessons so that when you do it, you can do it in a different way, right? So because I'm not really a hardcore capitalist, and I do think that what AI is doing is going to be a big problem. You said, Natalia, so I love your AI Dr. Boyce videos. That's your voice. Yeah, that is my voice, and it is my AI voice. But thank you. If you guys like it, I can make more like this. I think that these are great lessons. So here's what I want us to pick up from this, right? I'm not asking you to like Jeff Bezos, and I don't really know. I don't know this guy. I like his story for a couple of reasons. Here's what I think you can pick up from Bezos. I'm not saying that you should just fall in love with this guy, so don't take that. I'm just kidding about that part. Um, First off, he was a techie. He wasn't, he's not, like a celebrity rapper athlete kind of person. He was a nerd, and he loved computers, and he was really good with technology. He could have been he actually could have been a lot of things. He's legitimately a scientist,